everyone. Welcome to another Friday Night Live. Tonight we're going to be playing around with the little monkey, and he is so cute. I love him. I have had so much fun playing with this, and I haven't even finally completed all the projects for my little monkey class that are next. Well, the deadline to register is next week, but the class is not for a couple weeks. So I am still playing around and having a ball. Hi, Reba. Hey, Reba, I just saw on Facebook today an article about well, he's a young man now. He's 18 or 19, I think, with Down syndrome. And I think his name is Jack, and he delivers for UPS in Vestavia Hills, Alabama. So if you get a shipment from UPS, maybe he'll be the one dashing to your door. It was a really nice little story because everybody said he couldn't do anything and he wouldn't amount to much, and now he's got two jobs and he's living his best life and doing a great job. So I thought that was an interesting article, and it did catch my eye that he was from Vestavia Hills. So I'm not sure how big your community is, but there you go. Keep your eye out for Jack. And if I can find that story again, I'll share it with you. But so for the rest of you that are chiming in and joining in, be sure to let me know where you're watching from. We want to make sure that there's some other states involved here. Particularly Maine would be great. But so we are doing Little Monkey tonight, and this is a new set in the annual catalog. So it's been out since May, but I'm just getting around to playing with it now. And it's got 3 little monkeys and lots of leaves and some bananas, some cute little sayings. Obviously, you can use sayings for what, you can bring in a birthday set if you want to, and use that there. But the monkey is really cute, and it's a bundle, so there's also this punch that coordinates with it. Suzanne is in the room. Hi, Suzanne. So it punches out this monkey right here. The other ones you would have to fussy cut. And then these are his ears, and I'm going to show you tonight. So you can just color these monkeys in, or you can punch them out of cardstock, which is what we're doing tonight. And so these are the little ears, this is the little face, and it will punch out a banana as well. And that's this banana that it punches out. So really cute little set. Very easy to color, as you'll see, because we do have some coloring tonight. But let's go ahead and get started. So I'm bringing in a different sized piece than what I kind of showed you before. This got cut down because I had ink on my finger, my Band-Aid, and got it all over my cardstock, so I had to cut it down. But we're going to start with this size. And we're going to put some leaves in the background. And we'll see how this turns out. I'm going to do it slightly differently than I did before. I'm going to begin with garden green. That's going to be my outline. So I'm just going to try to radiate somewhat from the center. And I don't need it to be symmetrical at all. All right, so I've got 3 of those kind of leaves. I'm not sure. I don't know leaves, so I don't know what those are. They are not palm leaves, but I don't know what kind of leaves they are. I'm going to bring in another leaf, and I started with the biggest leaf, and now I'm filling in with some of the smaller ones. And I'm going to kind of vary where it emanates from. So they're not all pointed right in the center. Some are out a little bit further, some are closer. And it's okay that I kind of came off the edge here. It's not a big deal to me anyway. I'm going to bring in this little viney kind of stamp. Let's go ahead and put it on this one. And I'm just going to fill in some spots. Now, I think I haven't, oh look, I did it again. Oh my goodness. Oh, there it is. This green pad is so juicy. That's half my problem. Talking is the other half my problem. Let's go ahead and just put another one right here. And I know that those overlap. I'm okay with that. So we're going to go ahead and let's put in some of these vines. It's just a different kind of leaf. Just adds a little something different. The more you put in, the more you got to color. So keep that in mind, especially if you don't like coloring. Now this seems to go a little low, so I can decide where I want to have it here. Or what I can do is I can add some more in here. But I think if I do that, I think I'm going to have to fussy cut one out just to get that so it doesn't look odd. And this one is the easiest one to fussy cut. So let's stamp a couple of those. All right, now as I was saying, I have a little monkey class coming up on, gee, you know what? I've forgotten what the day is. It's July 15th or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, it's the 15th, 9:30 in Stamford. And next Wednesday is the last day to register for it. So if you have not yet registered, I will have the link for you a little bit later in the description of this video, and I'll also be putting it on my Facebook page, and I'll be sending an email out as well. I'm going to take the light grainy apple green, and I'm going to color in these particular leaves. You know what? Because I'm going to be talking, I'm going to use the bolder end here. So for my Little Monkeys class, you will receive, it's $35. We're going to be creating 4 projects. And of that $35 though, you're going to be getting 2 sets of blends, and those are $10 each. And you'll be getting all the supplies to make the 4 projects. So you're getting a pretty good deal. And if you ordered the Little Monkey bundle, I'm going to throw in a 3rd set of blends for free. So we're just going to color, color, color. And you can choose what colors that you're doing. I did these in a lighter color earlier. Oh well. I'm going to use my sand eraser over here, I think, and try to remove that. If not, I've got some words I can cover it up with, if need be. How is everybody's week? We have had 3 days of sunshine in a row. It's been so nice. All right, let's see. Now we have, I'm going to take, this is the dark granny apple green. I'm going to go ahead and just add in a little bit of some shading in here. Now with blends, if you are not used to using blends, I'm going to do that one darker actually. If you're not used to using blends, the more you saturate, the more blending or the more blendable it will be. I'll show you what I mean. But it also means that it bleeds through a lot more. So right now you don't see it. I mean, you do see it bleeding through, but as you do more coloring and more blending, because now if you just go over it with the light again, you get more blending. You'll see it start to come through a little bit darker on the back there. But it does give a richer color. All right. So we have something like that. And do I want to do the other 2? Sure, why not? Why not? Oh, I forgot to do this one. at all. All right, here we go. I tried to lay out in my hammock today, but it was a little bit too hot. I was dressed, I wasn't dressed in heavy clothes. I had some layers on, but my pants were very, very thin, but they were black, so they just sucked up that sun. And I finally gave up. I'm like, I can't relax out here. I'm hot. So I gave up and went in. All right, now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my lemon lime twist. And I'd really meant to go darker on these bigger leaves, but I'm going to go ahead and do lemon lime twist. I'm going to start by using my lights, coloring all over them, whole thing. That's going to allow my darks that I'm going to add in to blend a little bit better. And I will come over those even more in a little bit. I don't know if you're a colorer or not. It really depends for me. I do find it oddly relaxing most of the time. Sometimes it's not. Depends on what I'm coloring, I suppose. I'm going to come in with a dark and just add some of these stripes. Just accents it a little bit. But if I've got the time, I do like to color, because it really is relaxing. There's all sorts of things. Like there are things that I do at my job that are just the really little menial, I don't even have to think kind of tasks. A lot of them are not. A lot of them are a little bit more, need my attention. But one of the things that I like to do that I could certainly have volunteers do is stuff our Sunday programs at church. And I like doing it. It's just so relaxing. I can't explain it. Everybody thinks I'm kind of weird, but sometimes it's just nice to have something to do where, I can think while I'm doing it. Sometimes I'm planning because I usually do them on Friday, so sometimes I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing for Friday Night Live. Sometimes I can actually watch TV and do it, listen to a podcast, but it's relatively easy work. So I like it. All right, let's see. All right, there's 9 of you on. Can you find the chat box and tell me where you are from? That's the real question. So sometimes, depending on what you're on for a device, you swipe left or right. I can't even remember which direction it is. I swipe until I get it right. But tell me where you're from. How your day's been. What you doing this weekend? So tomorrow I am hosting for my team that's local to me. Reba's part of my team. But I'm hosting an event that Stampin' Up! Is putting on called Creativity Now. They're putting it on for their demonstrators. And so I am going to host that. And this needs to be blended a little bit better. So I'm going to blend this with my lights. I'm hosting that for them. That'll be fun. Everybody's bringing food. I'm bringing all the supplies to create the cards. So that should be lots of fun. And it's supposed to rain here tomorrow, so not gonna worry at all about having to be inside Saturday afternoon for 4 hours, because I don't want to be outside for 4 hours in the rain, that's for sure. All right, let's clean these stamps up really quickly. So you may see sometimes that I'm using this to clean my stamps. My Stampin' Scrub. Sometimes I use my chamois, and now my chamois is really old and dirty, but the ink stays on there. It doesn't stay on your stamps. I really like both for different reasons. I typically use my chamois a little bit more when I'm like when I'm camping, because it's a whole lot easier, it's less to drag. I can just use water anytime it gets dry, and I don't have to bring my mist or anything like that. Here's my sand eraser. I'm just gonna see if I can sand this off. It's a pretty big splotch, so I'm probably gonna just end up rubbing all the paper off this corner. But sometimes I think I mostly prefer my Stampin' Scrub, and that's probably largely because that's what I started with. All right, it's not perfect. We'll make it perfect some other time. How about that? All right, I'm going to bring in a piece of pecan pie. Now, pecan pie is one of our latest core adjustment colors. So what that means is, if I can find it, Stampin' Up! Recently refreshed their basic 48, basic 40 colors. And so some went away. Pecan pie was one that is new that came in, and I love this brown. It's a nice soft brown. So what I'm going to use this for is I'm going to stamp my monkey, and it's the one that goes with the punch. We'll get that out here. We'll put my vine away. We're just going to ink that up and stamp him right there. And you can see he comes with a face and some eyes on him. So all you have to do is line him up and punch him out. And let's see, that's pretty good. Got a brown banana there, you know, be good for banana bread, I suppose. Now I want to kind of I don't want to keep his ears from this. I want his ears to be a little bit lighter. So there I have my little monkey, and I could have colored him in. I could shade him in a little bit if I wanted to. I'm going to just leave him, it's going to be pretty simple this way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a piece of crumb cake. And the crumb cake is going to be what gives his ears and his face that lighter color. So in your stamp set, there is a little face, and it looks like a sleeping face, which is great because this is going to be a baby card. I have a coworker whose wife is expecting a baby, and when I am tomorrow at my team event in one room of the church, they're going to be in another room having a baby shower. I wasn't invited, it's her friend group. Not that we're not friends, just she's got a group that she's really tight with. So there's one ear, there's the other ear. These are just pieces. I'm going to take those and set those aside. And now we can assemble our little monkey. Gotta find a little monkey. And this would also be really cute if you put googly eyes on him, probably. You'd have to find little tiny ones. Oh, my glue has got a bubble in it. It's bursting at the seams. So I'm gonna take your pick tool. Let's see. I don't even know if that's the ear. That might not even be the ear. That might have been a scrap. Let me punch another ear just to be sure. Yeah, I guess it was an ear. Fine. We'll use it. So I'm gonna pick up a little bit of glue from this big splotch. Now this glue will dry clear, so I'm not worried that it's oozing out a bit there. This is the other ear, I think. Let's go. I was afraid that was going to happen. There's so much glue there. It took a little too much. So now we're going to just place this. And there's a little bit of a flatter side, and that's how I know where the ear goes. All right. And we're going to put his face on. We'll adjust his face in there. So cute. He's a happy sleeping monkey. All right, so there we have him doing that. Now let's see if we want to make any adjustments to our leaves. And I think I do. I think I'm going to go ahead and find those leaves that I had stamped before. And I'm going to fussy cut them out. Now I could have stamped more, but I'm not, ooh, I haven't colored these. Let's color these first, shall we? And we use the lemon lime twist on these, so that's what I'm going to use on these ones right here. And we're just going to color very quickly. And I do want to go quickly because my husband and I are going to go out and get ice cream after this. That's what happens on a Friday night. We often will go to the food trucks that are in town. Very expensive, but fun and variety all in one stop. And then after my Friday Night Live, we go out for ice cream. I've got it pretty good. My husband is on board with all those bad things we shouldn't be doing. Getting ice cream, eating at the food trucks. I'm going to just add a little bit more color, blend that in a little bit more. And then I'm going to cut those out. There we go. So I'm just going to fussy cut, but it's such an easy fussy cut because it's all really just, there's no ins and outs. Just really pretty easy. Now remember also, not only is the end of the registration period for my Little Monkeys class coming up, but for everyone near and far, the end of the Designer Series paper sale is coming up. And in just a moment, I'm about to use one of the items that's on sale. So I just want to make sure you knew about that. And the other thing is that if you have been considering signing up to take advantage of that amazing starter kit deal, which is that you get $155 worth of product for only, I can't talk and do this at the same time, can I? For only $99 and free shipping. Here we go. So we'll just fill in the little spots there, and you can give it a little, it gives it a little bit more dimension having it picked out. So there we go. Yeah, we have something that looks like that. That looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and put on a couple dimensionals. I'm going to put one here, and I'm definitely putting it on out on the ends. Let's see, we'll figure out where my little monkey goes here. And we'll put that right there. There we go. And now we need to also put a dimensional on the back of our monkey. So anyway, the starter kit only goes until the end of the month. And there's all sorts of benefits in addition to the $155 worth of free items. Well, not free, but for $99. So that's $56 worth of free stuff. And free shipping, and a trial paper pumpkin box, and a future 20% discount for at least the next 4 months. That deal is going away at the end of the month as well. So if you'd love to join my team, I'd love to have you. My team is growing quite quickly, it seems at times. Now this is the paper that I was talking about. So this is the gingham paper. This happens to be, it's got some of the newer colors, like this is the lemon lime twist. And so now my bubble, oh, that's why it had a bubble, because it was the end of the barrel. All right, so I'll just put this one back here. Here we go. And I'm bringing in a note card. So this is the note card size. So it would go along with a gift. I'm just going to put that right across here. So now there are several team members on this. Reba is one of them. And I know some of you are thinking that, you know, I don't want to join because they're going to expect too much of me. Nope. You don't actually have to purchase another thing to take advantage of that. Now, if you do take advantage of it, probably before your time is up, you'll want to at least order something that you might need because you'll get the 20% discount. There we go. So we're going to put that on there. And I think I will put it on with dimensionals in the corners. Where was I? I keep getting distracted. I'm sorry about that. But it's an awesome, awesome deal. And it really is no hassle if you never do a thing other than just take advantage of that deal. Stampin' Up! Makes it knowing that that's going to happen. And they just hope that you like it so much that you're going to stick around. But if you can't for one reason or another, you don't have to give anything back. Nothing. All right, so now also what's in this particular stamp set is a couple of sayings. So I'm Bananas About You, Just Swinging By to Say Hi, Little Monkey. And I said this was a baby card, so I am going to use the little monkey here. And I think I'm going to stay in this lemon lime theme. And let's see, where's Little Monkey? Little Monkey is right here. Let me get my stamp out, my block. And we're going to go ahead and use the Garden Green again. I had one of my former team members, Star, sign up the other night. She sent me an order. I'm like, Star, you should really get the starter kit. You're going to save a lot of money by doing it that way versus placing this order. And so she did. And then I have another former team member, Rachel, who has put it on her calendar that she wants to come back, and she's going to be taking the plunge at the end of the month, the very end of the month, the last day. And I'm going to just cut out this little, just the word monkey. Now you'll notice I stamped it twice, and that was on purpose because what I want to do is have the little and the monkey in two separate spots. Get rid of some of that excess here. I do hate fussy cutting on camera because I like to concentrate a little bit more, but this is working okay. I know some of you don't like fussy cutting. One of my new team members, Stacy, made it quite clear at one of the last events that I did that she's not a fan of fussy cutting, and that's okay. I only had her fussy cut, I think, on one project. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, and I'm just going to do straight cuts on the little. Hi, Star. Oh, Star's here. Her ears were burning when I was talking about her. It's all good, Star. Star moved away from me. She's in Massachusetts. So we have, and we can put that off to the side, and we can put the little up here. And so we have just a sweet little baby card. Just going to need just a hair, just a touch of glue. I really need to get my my precision tip glue out. I have a little bottle that I put this green glue in, but I think I left it somewhere. So I have another bottle. I just need to fill it up. And where'd my little monkey go? Where'd the monkey go? Oh, it's right on the card. All right, so if I wanted to put this over here a little bit so it's a little bit more noticeable, what I would do is I would put glue on this half that goes on that raised part, because remember that white panel is raised. So I'd put glue there, And then I would take a mini glue dot and put it out on the other part that's on the part that's not raised. And so then it just kind of evens it out. Oops, I got to move it over a little bit just because I don't want it to run off the page or the card. And so there's our cute little monkey. We could put a little gift card inside. Like what you could do is you could cut another piece of this and maybe just adhere it on 3 sides and stick a little gift card up there and then write something on here. But just a cute little monkey. They're so cute. Every single one of them are cute. Now, I will show you, I did show you on my Facebook page the other day. This is one of the cards that we're going to be doing in that little monkey class. And look, he swings. And nobody commented on my monkey sounds that I made in that little video. Most of the sounds were pretty good, I think, right? But look how funny he is. So this I'm going to show you how to do in that class. So lots and lots of fun. So this guy was fussy cut. But again, most of it's not hard. It just takes a little bit of time. But look at what you get. You get a little swinging monkey. And you get them bananas in their hand. So cute. So cute. Anyway, I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to take you out of the holder and turn you around. Here I am. So thank you so much. I had to find the seat. I don't want to end up on the floor. That would make for quite the end of the video, I think. But thank you so much for joining me. So some of you that are watching, I'm going to see you tomorrow. And for the rest of you, I hope you have a great weekend. And if it's raining where you are tomorrow, get out those stamps. Use them. Make somebody's day brighter when you send the cards that you make tomorrow. Don't forget to send them. Thanks so much. Don't forget, DSP sale ends next Friday. And the starter kit deal ends next Friday. And my little monkey class registration closes next Wednesday. So have a great week, everybody. I will see you soon enough.